day 15. It is the middle of this journey. Can you believe it? We arrived in this beautiful city called João de Madeira, and it's significant because it's the pretty much last stop before you get to Porto. I don't know if you know much about the major cities of Portugal, but Porto is considered to be the most beautiful. And we arrive there tomorrow, and its significance is that it is the alternative starting point for the shorter version of the Camino Português. So that means there's a lot more people that will be joining, and a lot more new friends to be had. And I'm looking forward to the next second half of this journey. Right when we finish, I am honored to be going to Geneva, Switzerland, where I will be keynoting at a conference which is sponsored by Centers for Spiritual Living, Geneva. It's been there multiple times, and I've said before that it's one of my favorite conferences because of the setting. It's just so beautiful. It's in this amazing chateau. And one of the things that they have asked me to talk about, and one of the themes that I'm going to focus on, is how we are especially looked after. How, sometimes people say the universe has your back. But I was thinking a lot about that today, and the responsibility that comes with the collaboration of that, the co-creation of that. And so, quite honestly, the last couple of days I've been in my head a lot. I've noticed an old primal theme surfacing. That old primal theme is that no one cares, or it'll never be enough, or just kind of that sort of forlorn despair of aloneness. There's no truth to it. There's been so much beauty and so much harmony and synchronicity and gift giving. Just today alone, I went to buy an apple and 2 bananas and a little small package of Oreos because I was hungry. And it was the first fruit stand that I'd come across. And she didn't take my money. She blessed me and told me to have a buen camino, a good journey. And so all of those things are there. But in my head, as I was walking through great physical difficulty in the heat and whatnot, I was thinking about how there just was a lack of response from certain people, and I didn't feel appreciated or loved. Just embarrassing stuff to even say out loud, but it's there. It's there, and it's primal, and it's universal, and we all have it. And so the interesting thing about that is to begin to understand that, to not sweep it away, to not busy ourselves as the church bells ring, to not deny it, but to witness it. Witness consciousness. Witness those particular kinds of thoughts that are primal. Understand that somewhere in the genesis of all of that was an adoption of an idea of separation. You and I don't even have to know what that was. It could be something from infancy. But we took on this idea of separation, that I am separate, the great lie. We all share it, right? And so instead of stigmatizing it, instead of me getting down on myself for having those feelings, the walk allowed me to really stay in the witnessing of it and to just watch it develop and to watch it and to not become it or to try to identify with it. And it reminded me of the idea of polymorphic and monomorphic. So when I say that the universe has our back or that we are especially looked after, the responsibility of making that a reality is on us. And it means that we must lean more to, gravitate more to the idea of a polymorphic mindset. Polymorphic means a constantly fluid, changing, evolving mindset. Monomorphic is like digging a rut and then just digging that same rut over and over and over again. And you know what I mean by a monomorphic mindset? Where we latch on to the old idea where we latch on to the false big lie that we are separate. And I think the thing that gets missed most often in talking about these types of spiritual concepts is in understanding that they're never going to go away. They're a part of being human. We make peace with that big lie when we can just witness it instead of identifying with it. And so, one of the acts of grace that I've been given as I've been walking through this experience, and sometimes feeling sorry for myself or being disappointed by others or not getting the responses and whatnot, and this and that and the other, all the old stuff, right? I just decided, here's your chance, David. Here's your chance to take freedom to a whole new level, to just witness those things, to let other people off the hook, and to just realize that what that is not a truth. It's not a hindrance. It's an opportunity for me to understand that for me to experience the universe having my back, for me to experience that I am especially looked after, I have to be able to look after my own mindset equally, harmoniously, in the same degree that the universe would look after me, because that's the only reality and the only amount that I can experience is what I'm able to give myself. And so there have been dramatic drop downs in understanding and love and support in not identifying with the thought, but allowing it to be whatever it needs to be. And I hope that has some bearing on you, but I want to give a shout out to CSL Geneva. Thank them. I've got lots of thoughts about how I will be presenting that. And I want you to go to their website. It's csl-geneva.com. First of all, I would love it if you could go get a plane ticket and come to the conference, because I know that there's probably some rooms still. But I know that there are parts of it that are going to be broadcast. And so there is information on their website on how you can participate even virtually. So let's not strive. Let's allow, there you go. Let's allow ourselves to become more polymorphic in terms of just witnessing all of those things, to not pretend that they're not there, but to also see that we are not those thoughts. And I'll be hammering that out and working that out. I've got 15 more days to walk. So my gosh, it's going to be a great presentation. I can't wait. Love to all.